I've got a few plans for spawn. So this episode, I'm going to be really focusing on spawn and working on developing it. In the beginning here, I'm actually going to see if I can get a nether portal linked up with spawn so that it'll be faster for me to travel there. But whenever I found the location for this nether portal, it ended up being literally right over here over lava. It should be negative 25, 18. So it's like right here. That's the exact spot I needed it to be. So basically the plan here is to develop this area out, tear down this village, and then work on a plaza here. But first, I have a transaction to make. Kodo brought me a mending book, and I'm going to trade it with him for 10 diamonds. That was the price he had set, so there you go. Thank you so much. Mending book is going to be very helpful. So since that portal's up, I've expanded our nether hub area a little bit. And so I've marked a few little things, like of portals, like the direction for portals. So this way is obviously mine, that way is spawn. And then if you go down the stairs and go down the path that's over there, you get to Warrior and Sub-Zeros, which is really cool. Back to work on the village. We are here at the village, and we are ready to start working on this project. You guys are about to see a time-lapse of me mining down this village and potentially terraforming a little bit, but most likely just mining it down and burning it because I have flint and steel now. So I've now mined down the entire village, and now I'm also going to go ahead and mine down the dirt to this level right here. So later on, I'll be able to terraform the area how I want it, and so that people are going to be able to build shops easier, more efficiently, and I'll be able to build paths how I want them, so that I can build the Barks Plaza here, and a lot of people are going to be able to build their shops here. And in the middle of the plaza will be an event stage. That's what I'm going to be working on throughout the next few weeks, is collecting resources for the stage. Right here, I've actually started working on getting the observers I need for my project. So I'm going to need probably 3 times this amount. So like a full shulker box, maybe more of observers just for this project. So redstone is going to be a big necessity starting pretty soon. I guess I just get started with this. Alright, so I've got a bit to explain here. As you saw in the time lapse, I cleared out a lot of dirt. I wiped out the entire village there. And now I didn't record this. And this right here is kind of interesting because this is actually the width and length of the project that's going to be here, the main project, right? And so I guess I can talk about it a little bit. I might have mentioned it earlier in the video, but basically this is going to essentially be a stage, a massive stage. And so when I went to design this, I needed a lot of resources to do it, and I just went back over to my save, and it ended up being just under 13,000 observers that I'm going to need for this project, which is a lot of redstone. What's important here isn't necessarily this right now, it's setting up the shopping area here. And this area here is actually going to be called the Bark Shopping Plaza, because this stadium, or this concert stage, is actually going to be a collaboration with Sub-Zero. He makes a bunch of music, and we were thinking before the SMP even started, it'd be fun to do an event regarding music and have like a concert stage here set up in the game. Basically, what's going to end up having to happen is all of this is going to be dug down around 6-7 blocks to fit in redstone, and then all of the aesthetic stuff is going to be popping up over the next few weeks here, right in this location. This is the next massive project that is going to be going in between my main build that I'm going to be starting to work on next week, and then also this here at spawn. And so I'm going to start talking a little bit about my schedule. So my schedule is going to end up being on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So on Monday, I'll be probably working on my main structure or other projects that I'm wanting to do similar to that. My Wednesday video is going to probably be having to do something with this at spawn. This is obviously a pretty massive project, so it's going to take a few weeks to complete. My Friday video is going to be my hit video. And the reason I say that it's going to be my hit video is because I don't want the people that I'm going to be doing hits on to see the trap before they get trapped by it. I'm going to start working on the side paths. Because this is going to be a shopping plaza, I need to build paths along the sides of the stage area here, which will have shops all up the side. And I was actually talking to Ploss, and he might be building his casino up on top of that mountain. So I might end up building a path going up down the middle here, and then have a place for a shop here, and then one on the other side, and then essentially one up there on that hill, up on that hill, and then some right below it as well. So I think this area here could be a really big place for people to build shops. It's going to work really well in my opinion, and I cannot wait to see the stage be built up over time. It's going to take a lot of resources, but in the end I think it's going to be really worth it. And it's going to be a really fun event that we can use the stage for multiple times. It's not just going to be one time and done. It's going to be used a lot, I think. So that'll be a fun project. Alright, so the next part of this is actually going to be getting a ton of sand. I'm probably going to fill both of these shulker boxes with it, because one of the things that we're using for this project is actually going to be concrete. So I already have a bit of gravel here from our piglin farm, but we're going to need to mine down some of this sand. I'll probably start actually over there, so let me get over there. Okay, so I've gotten a bit of black concrete here. I just converted it, grabbed some ink sacks, and now I'm going to go do a little bit of work here on the stage. I'm going to get it a little bit set up because I kind of want to do a little bit of work on it, and I might as well since I have a little bit of time. Alright guys, so it's the morning of the next day, and I did a little bit of work off camera. I'm just putting down this concrete. It's part of the build that I had done on a save. And so now what I'm probably going to end up doing is building up the other side, very similar to that, and then digging this down 4 blocks, because all it really takes is actually 4 blocks. I said earlier it was going to take like 6 or 7. Really, it's only 4, so I think that's pretty doable, and I can start putting some observers in. So we might actually be able to get this project done faster than I thought it would be finished, because I actually don't have that much resources needed to do this. Really, what it's going to be is observers, and that's about it. I've now mined out the entire 4-block area inside of the perimeter here. And what that means now is that I'm going to be building up the main section right here. There's like a middle piece that will be sticking out. And then after that, I get to start placing in all of the observers that just kind of wrap around this area here. I just finished the first layer of observers. I actually think I have one more line left to do. The amount of observers that this thing takes is insane. What I'm going to do now is put in a few layers of lighting along the sides, and then program them in the side here with some redstone, and then that will be that for my time on right now, because I have to go and then I'll be back on tomorrow. So now I've got one side done. That's all so far. Doesn't seem like a whole lot is done, but in reality that's a good bit. I don't know how much I'm actually going to be able to get done because of the lack of redstone that I'm going to seemingly have. That will be probably my only issue in completing this project, is going to be the redstone. After about an hour and a half of work, I finally have both sides wired up to one system. This isn't permanent at all. I think I'm probably going to end up changing it in the future, but for now it's working really, really well. And they seem to be pretty synced up. I can't really tell perfectly, but they seem pretty synced up. And so I think that for now, this is where I'm going to leave it, and I'll be back on tomorrow. It's the next day now, and while I was gone, there seemed to have been a path that popped up. So I decided that I was going to expand the path to go towards our area over here. The same path as they have over there, but towards down here, I'm actually going to just be continuing along the side with basalt, because I think it'll look really good for this area over here. So that's what's happening right now. That's the new stuff that's going on while I am on for like a little bit of time before I have to get off again, and then I'll be back on this afternoon. So I've now finished the path, and I also built this little like wall here because I kind of want to encase our area here so it's easier to light up. For a clip of reference for what you're going to see next, essentially me and a few other people decided to go to the nether and see if we could get some wither skeleton skulls, because they're working on a project that they need to mine down a mountain, and I've always wanted to like kind of fight the wither this season, but I haven't really gotten the chance. So I went off with them, got a few wither skulls, and now you're going to see a clip of me and Warrior actually fighting the wither. Alright, so I may have just put in a little bit of clips of me killing wither skeletons and getting their skulls, and now me and Warrior are actually going to go and fight the wither. I didn't want to do this alone, so I brought some backup support. I'm not expecting for these guys to live. That's just not going to happen.
Am I one of these guys that you're not expecting to live?
No, I'm assuming you're probably going to live, is my guess. It's these two that I don't think are going to live through this. So let's set up this.
Alright, I have half Prot 1 armor.
Okay, I have no enchants on my stuff, so except for my weapons, and my weapons are geared, so we should be okay. This puppy is like on the wrong side of the fight right now. Move. Thank you.
He's like,
oh, All right, so we got to get our I'm going to do the first half because I have power 4 bow. Where'd he go? Oh, I got him.
he went up.
What are you two doing?
Fighting with her.
Why did I hear end portal sounds?
Because that's...
Yeah,
that's
these guys
the-
are not
that's
surviving. Dogs are dying. Oh, we got him. Oh, ouch.
Wait, what's happening? Yeah, you're fighting the weather, but why did I hear an end portal go?
Because that's the sound they make.
Yeah, but wait, is there?
I need backup. We got him. We got him. Let's go.
Why are you
I'm
going
not
so
about.
excited
Yes.
over killing the wither?
I go.
Oh.
I'm actually about to die too.
Man's caught the withering disease.
Please tell me. Up here's all over here. Let's go. Oh my god, we finally killed it. Did I get wither roses? I don't think we got wither roses from that. Ah, that's such a disappointment. Alright, so we're back from the wither fight, and we got this awesome wither head, but I don't want to lose it, so we're going to replace that head with that head, and that looks a lot better, and he is currently putting on and off his head because I guess that's funny. Whoa!
Oh.
I already made the beacon.
Oh, you already did.
Yeah, I'm gonna break this and give it to you, and you can get the achievement as well.
Ski bop. Boop.
Yeah, let's go. First beacon on the server, baby. I honestly think we should get a second one pretty soon. Okay, so I got on this morning, and I got a little bit bored, so I decided that I wanted to go hunting for more wither skulls, just for fun. And I accidentally found 4. My 4th one is actually in my ender chest already, because I don't need to use it. But I'm actually going to go and fight the wither again, because somebody was borrowing my beacon, and I still kind of want to have a beacon laying around, so that's what I'm going to do now. One wither fight later. Now we have 2 beacons. Let's go. Now it's fully set up, and that's great. But I think this is where I'm going to end the video. This has been a crazy tiring video to make. I would like to say that I didn't mine all that much, but I'm pretty sure I spent like 80% of this video creation mining. And just to show you what I mean, like coal blocks, like crazy. Diamond blocks. I mean, I've got just tons of resources. The only reason I don't have iron and gold is because the iron's over there, and the gold I plug into my piglin farm right away. So I have none left. We've done a ton this video, actually. I'm going to go over to the spawn and show you guys what actually has gone down. Just looking at, like, what has happened here, like, we are a good ways into this project. The biggest thing is going to be redstone, and that has, like, had a massive dent put into it already. We only have a few more redstone lamps to put in here, and then redstone lamps like basically all through the floor, and then some pistons and stuff. But for the most part, this project is like probably halfway done, and we've done a ton this video to help with that. So if you guys enjoyed the video, hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. Go and check out our website in the description of the video. If you go to the website, you might find a few other people that you like watching, so hey, go for it. And I'll see you guys in the next video.